When you're a brand new real estate agent fresh off of just taking your real estate exam, you'll be faced with having to choose a brokerage. Many new agents don't really give this much thought and just go with one that's the cheapest monthly or has the best commission split. But it's very important to really understand what will be most beneficial to you from a brokerage and then picking the best one from this. In this video, I discuss many different forms of criteria to either look for or avoid when looking for a real estate brokerage. Let's just get into it. Hello, my name is Max Monahan. I'm a real estate agent in Portland, and let's get right into how to choose the right brokerage as a new real estate agent. Before that though, please be sure to like the video if you're enjoying it so far. It does really mean a lot, and definitely be sure to subscribe as well if you enjoy personal finance and real estate related content. Anyway, let's get on to the first criteria. The first criteria I want to talk about here today is the commission split. Too many new real estate agents think choosing a broker is primarily based on commission splits. That is a horrible way to choose a broker when you're starting out. If they can help get your business off the ground, then shoot the lock off the wallet and give them a fair cut. Remember, a 100% split of nothing is nothing. A traditional brokerage model would pay a little bit more than half of the commission to the agent. Under this model, most of the overhead expenses are paid for by the real estate company. There are brokers that will give you a 100% commission, however, there will also most likely be some serious drawbacks. If brokerages claim to pay 100% commission, it means that they will collect from you in other ways, such as transaction fees, E&O premiums, and desk fees, and they'll probably offer you zero assistance. Now keep in mind that these are very general concepts and that each brokerage is different and everything is generally negotiable. However, your leverage to negotiate is not very strong when you've never sold anything. If you could take anything away from this video, it's just to remember that the commission split isn't everything, and really shouldn't even be the leading factor, especially when you're gaining new experience as a new agent. Number 2 is fees. Desk fees, printer, copies, transaction fees, insurance, and more. Add it all up and see what the bottom line is per month. When you talk to a real estate broker you are interested in working with, ask them about fees that are specific to their company and the ones that are not. You can make a note of which fees will apply at every brokerage and cross-check it if that is indeed the norm, and which fees are specific to that brokerage. This will not only help you choose a broker, but will also help you plan your career. Number 3 is training. As a new agent, having as much free training provided to you from your brokerage is very, very important. You will need to be taught how to evaluate someone's property, list a property for sale, and put together contracts. I'm not referring to rah-rah motivational speeches here. Someone has to explain and teach how you actually fill out all of these forms. Companies should have a way of training their new agents. You should know something about the background of the people who will be training you and the structure in which they will be doing it. If you're researching a brokerage, ask if you can sit in on one of their training classes. Any good broker should welcome this as an opportunity to show you what they have to offer. If you talk to a broker that won't let you experience their training for a moment or two, consider it a clue. If they don't have training in office, do not immediately turn them away, however. They may have a plan on how to get you training that you may find appealing, or that they outsource their own training to a trusted source so that they can focus on doing deals instead. The next one is facilities. When you walk into a prospective real estate office, ask yourself whether you would feel proud bringing your clients here. You will often be meeting clients at your office before showing them properties, and you will probably return there to complete the paperwork. Besides the aesthetics of the office, does it have adequate workspace? Will you have access to use of computers, a copier, a fax machine? Will you have access to an office after hours? Is parking generally available for agents and clients? Ask yourself how often you are planning on using the office. Consider how long it would take to drive there. Of course, modern technology gives real estate agents a high degree of mobility, so you can check emails, search for properties, and answer calls from your home or even on the road. But you do occasionally need to drive to your office for meetings, turning in transaction paperwork, getting forms and supplies, checking the mail, and of course networking with other agents. So location in relation to you is another pretty big factor that you need to consider. The second to last one that I'm going to talk about here in this video is support. Paperwork can be a nightmare for many people getting into the business. Some people love selling, some people love the creativity of marketing, but very few love doing paperwork. Some offices handle chores like MLS listing uploads and transaction paperwork processing. Some brokerages have a full-time staff member whose job is to process paperwork. Some have a staff member, but you need to pay a fee to use them. Much like many other things, this varies from brokerage to brokerage, but if you're concerned about paperwork, this is absolutely something you will want to ask your prospective brokerages about. And lastly, I want to talk about culture. For some people, it's a matter of let me do my thing and get out of my way. For others, real estate is already a lonely business, so they want to feel like they are in a community where they can make friends, share ideas, and be part of a bigger picture. An office that is mostly populated with new agents could feel energized, but perhaps a little chaotic at times. If most agents are seasoned veterans, the office can feel stable, but could leave you feeling isolated. A combination of experienced and new agents may give you the best of both worlds. Your intuition should weigh in on your decision. While it's hard to assign a precise value to the atmosphere and company culture of a brokerage, it is a critical factor to consider. As a real estate agent, you work independently most of the time, but you'll need to also work closely with your broker, office staff, and other agents. Having a culture in your brokerage where you'll feel best, whether that's at a place with a real sense of community or at a place that's strictly business, will not only make you perform better, but will make you feel much better as well. And that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed learning about how to choose the right brokerage as a new real estate agent. Please don't forget to like the video if you liked it. It does take quite a bit of time to make each video, and definitely be sure to subscribe as well for 2 videos a week on both real estate and personal finance related content. Until next time, bye.